This is Nigeria Reality TV. Once again, welcome to Nigeria Reality TV. Please, if you are joining us for the first time, subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.
We thank the Lord for bringing us again to another day, the day the Lord has made, and it's the 11th of May 2026. Madam Ngozi Israel has started again and dropped the banger just this morning. This was what she dropped just a couple of minutes ago. Get ready for your money. Disbursement starts this week. Please use your money wisely. Stop receiving unnecessary calls. They can hack your account. Now, as this message is flying around, we've started seeing reactions of excitement all over the groups and platforms. Some have started celebrating, and people are also becoming emotional because we have waited too long for this kind of a payment. But I think at this point, everyone needs to really handle this kind of information so carefully and wisely. If you listened to me yesterday or yesternight, the truth is that we have seen many messages like this before, and similar announcements have also circulated a lot in time past. Every time such messages comes up, we see the hope of people rise, emotions also flies in the air, and coordinators, subscribers, expectant, people begin to call one another and forward messages everywhere. They start counting money that has not yet entered their accounts, and unfortunately, after the excitement, you just discover that people later become disappointed just because nothing eventually happens immediately. And I think so strongly that this is why all expectant beneficiaries in the grant ecosystem must have to learn how to react carefully whenever this kind of information appears online. Yes, it's good to stay hopeful, but I think it's also important not to allow emotions to control our thinking. It's our prayers that disbursement should happen, but one major thing that everybody must understand is that social media information spreads very fast. So whether it is true, whether it's false, some people intentionally release emotional messages to create tension. I would have preferred it if it was an audio voice from her. But even at that, we've had her make such promises before, where excitement comes on, finally it led into confusion. And we still have others that may truly believe that what she's saying is okay, but that still does not guarantee that the information is fully confirmed that this is Madam Ngozi Israel that said this. So for this reason, I think every subscriber, every coordinator, every participant in the grant ecosystem must have to develop the habit of having to be patient and also verify information carefully. Don't allow every message that you see to disturb your peace of mind. If payment eventually comes, everybody is going to know clearly through proper evidence and confirmed testimonies. Nobody needs to tell you that your money is in your account. Of course, you will see that. So way beyond the announcement or memo or any platform messages that we see, we just need to stay calm. Another important issue here is security. See, she's trying to talk about unnecessary calls, which is something that people should take seriously. During a period like this, we have scammers that prey on people, and they become very active once they notice that people are excited and they're excited and also they're expecting money. They begin to look for ways to deceive innocent individuals. Some fraudsters may call pretending to be officials, some of them pretending to be bank workers, coordinators, grant agents, insiders, outsiders, middle workers, and they just ask for so many things: your ATM number, your BVN, your OT details. So some of them will request that you pay some money for clearance for activations, for processing and all that. So some may even create some fake WhatsApp accounts using another person's picture to gain trust. So please understand this so clearly. No real bank or legitimate payment system should ask for your secret banking details over phone calls or random chats. So please guard yourself very well at this time. Don't share any OTP or any ATM pin, any internet banking password, any BVN carelessly, any account login details, any email password. Don't share all of. I perceive and I suppose that we should know all of these things before now. So even if the process sounds so convincing, remain careful. Fear and excitement make a lot of people to be vulnerable to scams. And when people are desperate or overly hopeful, they may stop thinking carefully. And that's exactly what scammers take advantage of. Then another thing that people should avoid is this excessive jubilation, before seeing reality. It's okay to pray, it's okay to stay positive, it's okay, but try and avoid building your whole life around unconfirmed announcements. Some people already start making promises right now because of what Madam Ngozi says. They start making some planning expenses, start borrowing money. Some of them start to argue online just because of information that has not yet materialized or not even been proven yet. So these kind of reactions may lead to emotional stress and unnecessary frustrations later on. So in the grant ecosystem, I think wisdom is very, very important and necessary. Not every rumor deserves your full attention. Sometimes the healthiest thing to do is to stay calm. Even when you hear such exaggerated messages like this, just continue your normal activities, your normal life. Wait patiently for verified information or proofs, and before you start doing what is necessary. We must also remember that a lot of people in this ecosystem are financially stressed and emotionally exhausted after waiting for this longer years. So because of this, every new update has a way it easily triggers strong emotions up within the people. Some become overly excited while others become angry, and also they become suspicious immediately. So both reactions can become very much unhealthy if not properly controlled. So we must balance everything necessary wise. Yes, blind excitement is very dangerous. Caution is very good, but living in constant fear is also not healthy for any of us. So the best approach is to remain calm, remain observant, remain wise, remain security conscious. And at this moment, nobody should pressure others emotionally with statements like, if you doubt, you will miss out, only believers will receive, your negative mindset is blocking your payment, all of those words. These kinds of emotional statements, they push people into different manipulations and all that. So please, let's handle all of these things with wisdom and evidence. Then please stop spreading panic at this time or panic messages. Some messages are designed to create tension in the ecosystem. All right, so but try as much as possible to manage that. The grant ecosystem already has enough confusion, so adding more unverified information has a way it increases more issue among subscribers. At the same time, we should also learn to be disciplined. All right, financially, if payment eventually comes one day, the instruction for us to use the money wisely is actually very important. All right, I said in that memo, a lot of people make mistakes after receiving unexpected funds because they spend emotionally instead of thinking long term. So if anyone eventually receives their funds, right, so avoid unnecessary show off, and avoid reckless spending, avoid rushing into investment without you understanding them, and avoid also lending money carelessly, announcing your financial details or status publicly. It's always wise to think about savings, business, family responsibilities, future stability first, so that things can synergize into proper perspective. And finally, in times like this, I think we need to really learn to be silent and be very cautious. It can protect people more than noise or overexcitement. The truth remains that nobody truly knows the exact outcome until reality speaks for itself. So until then, everybody should remain careful with information and avoid allowing every message to control their emotions. So please stay alert, stay calm, stay security conscious, protect your personal information at all times. Don't let excitement or blind your reasoning, and don't let fear also destroy your peace of mind. At the end of the day, wisdom is better than fear, it's better than panic, and caution is also better than regret. So may everyone remain safe, may everyone remain protected during this sensitive period in the grant ecosystem. Thank you very much. Hope to come up with a better update in a short while. Do have a nice day.